So I just finished a video. I just finished recording either the last videos. It's definitely getting uploaded before this one. I know that. I just finished recording a video about college and why it worked for me. Why I think some of you should go. It's not for it's not for everyone, but I gave my reasoning for why one would go, why one should go. Now we're going to talk about what happens when you leave college, because I've been dealing with that for a week. It's felt like a month, honestly, but it's only been a week. Holy shit. Wow. I kind of touched on this in the last video, but it's felt like genuine grieving, because I had genuinely the best time of my life in college. And I've met some of the best people like I've personally known. Like those are my kind of people. I want to be around them all the time kind of people. And graduating and leaving that behind genuinely like hurt. It honest to God hurt. And then that's not it. That's just the day of graduation. Like the day of and the day after, essentially. That's just the start. Because after that, it gets compounded with, oh fuck, I'm an adult now. I need a job. And then you realize, fuck, how do I get a job? Like, I'm in a bit of a special situation because I've basically just been handed jobs in the past. I've never had to apply to anything. Like, I worked part-time for my mother, essentially. And then I did an on-campus job, which wasn't really much of an interviewing process. It was hey, doc, you know me. You know I can do this. Hire me. And he just said, yep, okay, come on in. Here's your key. Lock up at the end of the day. You know what to do. And like, I only forgot to lock one door that one time. I was still new. Damn, I miss the studio. And I just thought of that. I miss the recording studio. It's such a nice space. Admittedly, it's very clear that it's kind of just thrown together. It's an old building with a bunch of old equipment. It's kind of, you know, it's not a top of the line like professional studio or anything like that, but it's got a vibe. I love it. It's such a cozy place. And like I am a sucker for like thrown together with whatever we have type of aesthetics. And like I think it works in the studio my university had. I love it there. Like sometimes, depending on the semester and certain projects I was doing, I got sick of being there. But I also wasn't getting paid to be there. Like, there was one semester where I had to work on a project, and obviously I needed the studio equipment to do it. And my professor, like, I asked, like, over spring break, I'm like, hey, can you come unlock the studio for me? He's like, okay. And then we get there, and we're talking. He's like, I thought you worked here. And I'm like, no. I'm just here all the time working on your fucking project. So that's man, I'm not gonna get that again. I mean, I can visit whenever I want, really. Like they'd let me in. I might do that if I have time. It depends on what job I get. I might work during that time. Anyways, so right, life after college. Or the week after college, really. That's probably what I should have titled it. I should title this. It's just the week after college. Right. I haven't had any like all that much experience in applying to jobs and like the interviewing process. So this is all very new to me, and I'm kind of just learning by the seat of my pants, hoping I can get something I can tolerate. And like once again, there's this wonderful thing you can do during college called networking. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. It can just be the people you talk with every day. You know, it could be your fucking classmates. It can be alumni that go to your shows. And then on a random fucking Sunday afternoon, just bestow upon you in your fucking DMs, hey, my department at the university has an opening. Would you like to apply? It's like, okay, man. Thanks. Like that. Like, if I didn't mention this in the last video at all, but networking goes crazy in college. Like, even if it's just the people you see every day, they can just they just have that. You could find jobs so easily. Like there's two other jobs I've been eyeing, or I've been just thinking about. One, just my friend works there, so I'd be like, okay, maybe they have an opening. Maybe I could, get in through this friend. Be like, hey, I know this guy. I'd be interested. And then there was another gig where she was an alumni before us. She graduated before us, but I still had like a few semesters with her. And like she runs her own fucking music academy now, and I'm like, what the fuck, girl? You like a few years ago, you just fucking graduated, and now you got your own fucking business. What the fuck is this? Yeah, I've also thought about doing that, just because people, and when you know people, you can kind of get into things like that. You can be like, hey, you know me, I can do this. Help me out here. Help a friend out. I'll do the work. You can pay me. I will do the work. But like that is the literal best case scenario for the job hunt right after college, is knowing a guy or knowing someone who's just like, hey, I know a position that needs filled. When you don't have that, it's a little daunting. It's a little overwhelming. So then you're like, well, fuck, I gotta update my resume. I gotta get on these fucking job hunting sites that are probably just stealing my data instead of showing me actual job listings. But where the fuck is hiring around me? So I gotta find all that. I gotta see if I can even go to the place where this job is, because fucking rent is expensive as hell these days, and so is gas. So let's hope whoever hires you, if you need to move elsewhere, can help you with that. I gotta fucking get the LinkedIn profile updated, because that's where everyone fucking networks, apparently. It's honestly just, now I gotta learn what a fucking cover letter is and write one. It's like, what the fuck is all this shit? And like, it's one thing if you can move back in with your parents and just kind of coast for a little bit and just kind of be like, okay, let me take some time. Let me take some time to get my bearings. Which I kind of did, kind of don't want to do, because it's like, I kind of want to move out. I kind of want to be on my own. I kind of want to move in with some friends. And just kind of be independent. I miss that. I do want that again. But then it's like, I need a job first. I need someone to help cover rent, because I'm getting a fucking entry level position. Everyone wants fucking 5 years experience for goddamn entry level jobs, and it's like, what the fuck, man? I don't have experience. I just graduated. I don't have experience. What the fuck? So, like, assuming you even land the job, you gotta find someone to help cover rent. And God forbid you're like my friend, like my good friend Connor. You've all seen Connor on the streams, on the Zany Nim streams before. That I don't want to get too much into the personal life of someone that isn't me, but all I will say is not the best relationship with parents and does not want to move back in with them. So obviously has their own apartment and currently looking for a job. And fucking no one's hiring. I mean, to be fair to them, they did get one job. The only issue is they had to like pay to get to like do the training course for the license, and by the time they actually get the license, they'd be screwed on rent and can't, keep the space. So that's just kind of out of the question. And also, it's $100 to get that fucking license for that fucking job. So, he's gotta look elsewhere. So it's not even a thing. It's not even a thing of like they can't get a job. It's just like, A, no one's hiring. B, fucking like McDonald's or whoever, one, just sucks, and also doesn't pay jack shit for anything. So it's like, can't live off that anyways. And then 3, it's like even if you manage to land a job, there's always like, oh hey, for this job you need this like license for it. And like I get it, certain jobs like insurance, you need to be a licensed like professional for it. But oh my god, some of us just want to put food on the table. Like, is no one fucking hiring? Like I applied for a fucking digital media assistant consultant gig with fucking WMG, like big music company. That post has been there for 30 plus days when I actually managed to, get all my shit together and then send in the application. And in the fucking job description, this is fully remote gig, by the way, so it's like I don't even have to worry about moving. But like in the thing, it says we're taking our time with applications. We might be slow. And honestly, and then I had to make an account for whatever fucking website they were hosting this on. And at this point, I'm pretty sure I just gave them my data, and they're never gonna get back to me. But hey, if it is a real position and they do give me the job, cool. I have a full-time job with in an industry I actually studied for. That would be a fucking miracle. Because the other option is going to work for my university in fucking admin. And honestly, I would do it because I actually like my university. I like what they do. But admin is so boring. I don't want to do paperwork. But if it pays, I'll do it. I can do it. Like that is an open salary position that like, yeah, I could do that. It would pay. I'm not really excited about it though. And I am definitely waiting to upload this video in particular for after like this whole interviewing shit is done and I either get the job or they say no. I'm holding off on this one until that happens. I do not want this video to drop right the day before the interview and they somehow see me just going like, I don't really want to do this job, but I'll do it to get paid. Like, I don't want that. Like I after the thing's uploaded, it's like, I'm already here, man. I'm already doing the work. What are you going to do about it? Like, I'm already here. You're already seeing me put in the effort. Like, leave me alone. But like during the interviewing process, no. You gotta present your best self. So this video stays in the vault until the interviewing process is done. And that's the other thing I haven't even fucking thought about. Fucking social media. Oh my god. Everyone, like, along with like the regular background checks, now they're fucking checking your social medias. And it's like, dude, I've posted some stupid shit in the past. I will fully admit that. Like, everyone's done it. You're gonna are you really going to judge me on a stupid ass tweet I made fucking 5-8 years ago, however long ago? Like, dude, throw me a bone here. I'm trying. And it's the other thing is like, oh no, I'm being social on the social media. Okay, man. And like, I understand why they do it, because sometimes, you know, people post like just horrible shit, and it's like, oh, this guy's fucking awful. We don't want to hire that. We don't want to be associated with that fucking dude. No. Like, I understand it for not wanting to hire like certain kinds of political activists, we'll say. Like I get it for that reason, but also it's like sometimes they'll take it too far, and it's just like, oh, you made a slightly like you said the R word in fucking 2015 or whatever, when like nobody gave a shit about that kind of stuff. It's like we're not gonna hire you, I guess. Like, come on. Like, times change, people change. Like, don't dig up decade old posts and be like, oh, this is the reason. This is why we shouldn't hire him right here. Like come on, man. Like, obviously there is a precedent that can be set with a pattern of behavior. But if it's a one-off tweet, man, like, come on. If it's a one-off thing from that long ago, and the person seems pretty normal nowadays, like, chill out, guys. This is going on a whole ass tangent, but like, it's just not looking good, dude. It really isn't looking good. Like, you go on Indeed and you filter for entry-level positions, they all require some amount of years of experience. And it's like, well, what the fuck am I supposed to do, man? Like I was joking with friends that it's like, damn, YouTube's looking real appealing right now. It's like, that looks more stable than this shit. like going fully independent and having a YouTube business, like, when that starts looking appealing, especially with like over a decade of knowledge on the platform and how utterly stressful, draining, and shit it can be if you have to do it for a business, like, when that starts looking appealing, you know it's bad. There's a reason I always say I'm glad the channel has never taken off. And I can't speak for this channel because when I'm recording this, I haven't started it yet. I pre-recorded a lot of footage for the launch of the channel, of this new channel. So I don't know. Maybe this one takes off. Maybe it doesn't. I don't fucking know. But I know with Zaninum, the original channel, I always say I'm glad it didn't take off, because the whole point of that channel was having fun. That's what it was made originally for. And there were times where I really tried to push it, where I really tried to make it something more than it was. But at the end of the day, it's something I do for fun. And if I make that a business, then it doesn't become fun anymore. And it also just defeats the purpose of, the point of the channel. The point of the channel is having fun. That's why I talk about games. That's why we play games. That's why the whole point of that channel is having fun. So like that's why we do live streams. That's why we just hang out. It's meant for fun, and if it turns into a business, it kind of defeats the point of the channel. And then if we take it with this new channel, the point of this newer channel is connection, I'd say. Like it's just sitting down and just being honest about things. It's just talking. It's getting your thoughts out. Or in this case, my thoughts, and then you can all type in the comments your thoughts. Please comment. But like the point of the channel is being able to talk about things, to just spill the brain. I'm trying to have this channel harken back to old YouTube, where it wasn't nearly as edited. It was really bare bones. It was just person in front of mic, and they just talked. They just talked about things. And if this gets monetized, cool, awesome. It really doesn't change anything, 'cause it's still just going to be me sitting in front of a mic talking about things. I might get a nicer camera, or I might up the quality of the videos, but I wouldn't change what made the channel popular, And making money off of doing that doesn't inherently get in the way of the point of the channel. 'Cause doing the thing, sitting here talking, is the point of the channel, and if it makes the money, then it's just twofold at that point. But with Zaninum, it's kind of I don't know if I want that channel to be monetized, because it's there for fun. It's not meant to be serious at all. Neither is this channel, honestly. I don't want anyone to take any of my work seriously. I barely know what I'm doing half the time. I'm kind of just flying by the seat of my pants. But it's sitting down and talking about things. I'm talking about work. I'm talking about jobs, job hunting after college, and now I'm going on long-winded tangents. And it's a little more real. But I don't want it to be too serious. It's meant to be a casual conversation, Well, it's a one-sided conversation, but you get what I mean. It's just talking. So that long-winded tangent aside, it's bad when I'm thinking this YouTube thing could probably go somewhere. Could probably pay my rent. 'Cause oh my God, when the options are so slim, and when so many different openings, air quotes, are just there to steal your fucking data, it's okay. I have to go around town, waste gas, just seeing if anyone's open or seeing if anyone's hiring, and then getting there and they're just oh no, we're not hiring. Sorry. Or you submit the application, and it's yeah, no, we're good. It's come on, man. And especially with how fucking expensive gas is now. Oh my God, I'm allergic to it. I'm sneezing because of it. The gas is too damn high. I'm not that far away from my friends, right? I can go visit whenever I want. But it's far enough away to where I have to consider gas as an issue. So I guess all this to say is that the week after college, the week after you graduate college, or really just the week when you're done with school in general. Kind of sucks, especially if you actually liked, you liked being there, you liked doing the things. Graduation is bittersweet in and of itself, and then after that you're grieving. You're grieving not only, leaving all the good memories, all the good friends, everything behind. You're also grieving the last semblance of your childhood, almost. Well, not childhood. You get what I mean. You're being pushed into adulthood, and now you have to deal with real stressful, like really, really fucking overwhelming things, and a lot of stress, and it's rough. And then compounding all of that with just the current state of the country and the world as a whole, it's like, can we get a fucking break, dude? Like, what did my generation do to deserve this? What did we do? What the fuck did we do to deserve this, man? This is ridiculous. Why is gas so expensive right now? Why is the country, like, why is the president actively fucking hunting down like random ass people and just people he doesn't like? Why is the country falling apart? Why are we siding with genocidal maniacs? Why is anything just and then it all comes back to just the basic need of everyone. They just need to pay off rent. They just need to pay their bills and put food on the table. And people can't fucking do that these days. And I know I keep like tapping the desk and it makes fucking shake. But like, god damn it, this is kind of important. Like, what is there to look forward to is really what I've been trying to deal with for the past week. It's like, sure, if I get a job, I probably won't like it. It'll probably just pay the bills. And then I'll probably be looking into a side hustle just to get any extra amount of money. I'll be tired all the time, so fuck all my hobbies, unless I just want to say, fuck my free time. I'm just going to do everything at all times and never rest, which I will not do. I refuse to do. I'm going to give myself time to rest, because if I don't, I will not be able to function. But it's not fun. It's not fun to think about. It really isn't. And like, college doesn't prepare you for this. Like I said in the last video, college really does your personal journey best. Yourself and your community. It doesn't really help with your professional life or your jobs. Like, obviously, if you're going into like music, for instance, like knowing a thing or two is really useful. And if that ever takes off, all that money was worth it. All that money was so much more worth it than it already was. But let's assume, because most people don't go into the field they get a degree in, let's assume you're just working a regular ass job. Let's assume you get a regular ass job just to pay off bills. Well, that fucking degree is a real nice piece of paper that looks real nice on an application. We still want 3 to 5 years experience, though. I think I'm going to end the video there, just on that. I fucking hate it here, man. I really do.